Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rise and Shine with Lacey Jeter. So, this is my series and this is my show I do every single morning. I know it is 12 today, right? It is a little late, but it's still pretty early in the day. Most of the time, I go live between the times of 8 a.m. to about 12 a.m., right? So, today I'm going to be doing a longer length show. This is my first long show. Like, I actually have multiple stories I'm going to be covering on this show. And today we're going to be talking about Olandria's new photo shoot. We're going to be talking about Charlamagne the God and his current drama going on with Dame Dash. We're going to be talking about Floyd Mayweather, Taylor Swift, Rihanna, and everyone else. So, yes, so let's get started, y'all. Okay, let's get started. So, I like to start off my shows a little light, right? So, Olandria, we all know Love Island's Olandria. She just posted a new photo shoot yesterday and it looks beautiful. It absolutely looks beautiful, right? I just wanted to show y'all this. She's such a gorgeous black woman. But yeah, she's doing her thing, y'all. Like, she's doing her thing. I really wish her well. I hope she does good with modeling. I think she's been getting some gigs when it comes to her modeling career since the show. And I just love it. I love the glow up she has been on. I love her come up story. I love everything. And I love the fact that she's being treated really well by a man. I love it. So this is her new photo shoot, y'all. It looks so good. But yeah, so that's her new photo shoot, y'all. Again, I wish Olandria well with all the success. She has gotten so much criticism. We all know Ace from the show, right? Ace went on a podcast, right? And he was trying to say that Nick and Olandria were fake, right? He was trying to say that Nick and Olandria were fake. And what a hater you are, sir. What a hater you are. And it's like, it's pretty obvious that Ace is not a true friend. And it also even makes me question Shelly at times because it's like, don't let a man talk about your girlfriend like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't allow your man to talk about your girlfriend like that. And, Ace is very young. Ace is about 22 years old. You know how the early 20s are, y'all. I was just saying not yesterday, actually. I was just saying not long ago. Young guys, they sometimes are a mess, y'all. I'm like, I prefer to date them a little older, but yes. So we wish Olandria well, y'all. So that's her new photo shoot. So, next story. So, apparently, there is a tropical storm that is now a hurricane that has actually formed in the southeast of Bermuda, and it's Hurricane Gabrielle, y'all. Right? It's a Category 1 storm, and they said it was heading up northwest. Right? So, anybody out there who is in that direction of the storm, I ask y'all to be careful, be safe, right? We got to be careful. We're going into hurricane season now, right? So, which is September, October, right? So, this is a new storm that has just developed off the southeast of Bermuda, right? So, that's with that there. So, famous boxer Floyd Mayweather, right? He was just on an interview and he was talking about possibly returning back to boxing, right? So there is this picture right here. I don't know if y'all see this, but it's a picture of Mike Tyson's half of his face and the other half being Floyd Mayweather, right? And after this exhibition came out, if y'all have not seen it, he was asked, would you come back to boxing? He was like, absolutely. Absolutely. He said, y'all need to stay tuned. So I don't know all my boxing fans out there. Definitely look out for Floyd Mayweather and look out for him and, possibly Mike Tyson or any other type of fights that might happen because he might be coming back. Even though the man's retired. I think he retired in 2017 or 2018. But yes, Floyd was just talking about this on an interview. So, yes. So, next story. So, I don't know if y'all heard about the Charlamagne, the God drama with him with Dame Dash, right? So, if y'all don't know who Dame Dash is, he's a famous entrepreneur, executive producer. He's been in the music industry for some time. He signed Cameron. He's been involved with a few people's music careers, right? He even had a little bit of influence when it came to model Naomi Campbell, right? So, apparently he's going through financial issues right now. Apparently Dame Dash is going bankrupt. He has no money and he's just been going through it. And he was actually on the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God. And if y'all have not seen that interview, he was going in on Charlamagne. Pretty much saying this man, he doesn't believe he's straight, right? He's not a real man. Just insults, right? And there's mixed reviews from people. There's some people who are clapping for Dame Dash, being like what he was saying was facts. And there's other people who are like, no, that's not cool. And here's the thing, I don't know what it is about the Black community. There's so much when it comes to LGBTQ community, there's a lot of shaming in the Black community at times, specifically with Black men. And that's a whole topic we can talk about, right? I find that calling somebody gay or bisexual as an insult is very outdated. I think it's old news. It's offensive. Nobody should do it. Right? It's boring. It's like you don't have a better clap back than that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna actually show y'all the interview as well. And also Charlamagne the God was on the podcast. I think it's called the Brilliant Idiots podcast. And he was just pretty much talking about how there's been many people in Hollywood who have talked about his sexuality and has questioned his sexuality, including Wendy Williams and a few other people, right? And that's a big thing in Hollywood. People love to question people's sexuality. People love to talk about people's sexuality. And so, yeah, I'm going to show y'all this interview though. I'm pulling it up now. And it was kind of heated. If y'all have seen that Breakfast Club interview, it was kind of heated. It was very heated. Yeah. It was pretty heated. But just give me 1 second, y'all. I'm pulling it up. I'm gonna do a screen share on it. Right. And I'm gonna show y'all this video. I hope y'all can see that. I hope y'all can see. Because we got to replace this here. Screen share. Share. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Why is it not changing? I'm going to add a new slide, y'all. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a new slide. I'm going to add a new screen so y'all can hear. Okay, there we go. I think I see it down here. Let's make it big. Okay, there we go. So this is the interview right here. I'm going to play it I'm playing it now. There we go. I'm going to play the interview on that was on the Brilliant Idiots podcast.
Every now and then we call them Thanksgiving turkeys. You know what I'm saying? The reason I call them Thanksgiving turkeys, because everybody eats off them, and you eat off them for at least a week or two. You eat off them for at least a week or two, you know, and there's some things, you know, you see how it goes throughout the test of time, because some things might last. You know what I mean? Like it might be a name. Like you might be calling him Det Dash, you know, for the rest of his life. Or you might be saying he's going to start Det Jam Records for the rest of his life. Or you might be calling me a bald-headed girl. Or you might be walking up on me saying I'm gay. That's been going on since forever.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I think Webby started that. I would say, well, my gayness probably started that too. But Webby saying Charlamagne gay.
Webby, I need you to go in the studio and do some drops for the Breakfast Club, man. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. You already know what it is. Thank you.
DJ Envy, Angela Gee, and Saleh May God. Let me read that for. God damn, girl. Y'all got some names on that now. What up? You already know who it is. It's me, Web Tree Fam, Young Savage, Sweet Jones.
You now, come on, now you nigga. All right,
I'm not. Whatever. Let's play. Where do you want to start? Where do you want to start? Man, how do you feel? Yes. How do you feel?
Black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys are. I'm listening. Okay. Like, your OG is Wendy Williams.
She is.
My OG is sitting right here. You see him? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you why he's my OG. Because he killed anybody or any of those things. He just taught me how to be a better man.
Wendy not my OG.
Can you
That's
stop?
Funny,
can you stop?
Wendy Williams is your OG.
Wasn't she your boss?
Yeah, at one point.
So she was your OG. She put you on, and you should give her.
You know what I realized about this clip right here? I realized that there's a lot of young people who don't know I came up under Wendy Williams.
so they just saw you sitting on her lap and just what they thought.
I think that picture probably started circulating more after. Well, it was circulating before, but it definitely started circulating more after this because I saw people tagging me in it a lot. But Wendy Williams is my OG.
Why you said she wasn't in this interview?
I did.
You said that's not my OG, by the way.
I never look. I never called her my OG, but she is. I just look at her as like, yo, what is? I don't know. Like she put me on. Maybe I think I have called her my radio OG before.
Yeah, you try to play it right here.
You think so?
Dame ain't with that one. Wendy Williams is your OG. But mind you, that's not a knock.
Is.
That's not a knock for what you do, but you know what he was trying to do because of where Wendy, like what? Well, like it's like gossipy and like he was trying to say, you know, you be like, girl, yes, clock it.
I wanted to ask you about that, right? And this is
he do that.
I know.
You know, I do wish that in a lot of ways we could do like post-game interviews with the guests.
Well, I was going to say, before you even do that, can you provide context for the interview? Like, what was the relationship coming in? What was he there to talk about? What's the setting?
If you ask me, Dame came to prove he's not broke.
Okay.
And I don't know if he's broke or not. I'm just saying, like, that's what, you know, he filed for bankruptcy, and, you know, that's what everybody says about him. And I think he really cares about what the internet says about him. Like I told him in an interview, he really cares about what the internet says about him. He really cares about what other people think about him. And I think, you know, 50 buying paid in full are allegedly buying the rights to paid in full. That's what really set him off. That and the Cameron thing. Because Dame is a very prideful person. Like Harlem that's his baby. One thing, I don't think there's nobody on the planet more prideful than people from Harlem. I'm not even joking. Name them. Nah, I don't know, bro.
No.
Texas ain't got nothing on Harlem.
Texas can't talk about the way they dress. They don't lay their outfits out the night before at 40 years old. Like it's a little different in Harlem. Like the belts match the pants. With
it used to be Brooklyn, but I feel like people gentrifying Brooklyn so much that it doesn't have the same weight that it used to have, but Harlem hasn't lost a step. Like they still feel like the 90s.
So I mean, what did you tell us, Lauren? He reached out to you to come on the show.
Yeah, well, I feel like Dame came on because we report on him a lot, and he feels like sometimes people take one narrative. So he wanted to come and set his own narrative, and that's what he attempted to do. I don't think it worked out the way he thought it would, but I think he just wanted to clear some things up. And I don't think it was the buying the rights to pay it in full either. Anytime you talk about anything with him and money, so like the child support stuff, the tax stuff, we've been reporting on him a lot. And every time he's like, yeah, but why don't you talk about this? So also he came to talk about the other stuff, like his books, what he do in schools, like negative, and the Dame is broke narrative. He was trying to change the narrative around Dame Dash.
You are absolutely right. And that's his Achilles heel. I know people like that, though. That's why I always say you shouldn't lead with money. Like I used to tell
Okay. So that was his response. And I kind of agree. Like, I feel like a lot of these celebrities, they just be living for money, right? And not saying that necessarily Dame is jealous of Charlamagne the God, but I definitely feel like there is a little bit of envy there because Charlamagne is doing really good with his Breakfast Club career and everything. But yeah, like I don't know, like that's always the first thing people love to attack when it comes to like the black male celebrities in Hollywood. They are always coming for their sexuality. And you know what? It's kind of old. Like let's come up with something else. Like something else, another way we can talk about somebody, right? But yeah, that I do feel there's a little bit of jealousy there. But like, what do y'all think? Did y'all like the Dame Dash and Charlamagne the God interview? Like, whose side do you feel you're on? Right. Again, I try and keep my content. I'm very neutral about everything, so I don't want to ever make people feel like I'm coming for a specific group of people, if that makes any sense. But that's just the news on that. So next coming news, something a little bit softer, more happier. So it has been rumored that Rihanna has had her third child. Congratulations. So it is rumored that she has had a girl as well. She's been putting out things and she's kind of been hinting on possibly having a girl. But yeah, it is rumored that she has had her child with ASAP Rocky. They have had their girl. So congratulations to both of them. It's always very, very beautiful for a child to come into this world. And I just wish the both of them well as parents. I wish obviously Rihanna well with her career wherever she decides to take it. I wish her well at that. So that's some good news there. So next news. This is kind of like small. This person's not really necessarily a celebrity, but I thought it was super cute. So there's this hair influencer of the name of Brooke Nation, right? And she posted a picture on her Instagram of her and Michael B. Jordan together, right? And I'm not sure if this is AI. I'm not sure what this is, but they look cute. I totally ship it. I ship it. I see it. Like, girl, if this is her dream husband, I wish you well. I speak onto your existence that is your future husband, because they are a beautiful Black couple. Absolutely stunning together. Right. But I wanted to share that. And she got a bunch of sweet comments and everything. Isn't he cute with her, y'all? Isn't he cute with her? I think they would be adorable. I really hope that Michael comes across these photos. If this is AI, I really hope that Michael comes across these photos. Or if this is actually a real life photo, he needs to boo her up immediately. Immediately. She seems like a very sweet girl. I like her content, right? I like the stuff she posts. She's kind of like a growing influencer. But yeah, I see it, girl. I absolutely see it. So let's pray that she gets her man, y'all. Even if y'all want him, because we all know Mr. Michael B. Jordan is fine, y'all. And he did good in Sinners, y'all. I love Sinners. I went to the movie theater 3 times to go see Sinners, y'all. I went 3 times. I loved it. But yeah. So, next story. So, I know this is old, y'all. I had to throw my little pop princes in there, y'all. I know this is old, but Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are engaged. So, congratulations. But I also wanted to announce that Taylor Swift is coming out with her new studio album, and it's going to be called The Life of a Showgirl, right? It's coming out on October 3rd. So this is for all my Swifties, all my Taylor Swift fans. And yeah, I thought that's really good. She's doing so well. I'm very proud of Taylor Swift. I grew up with Taylor Swift. I remember when I was playing her Fearless album in and out. Like, I played that album out when I was in middle school. Like, I think I played that Fearless album out when I was in middle school. I played the Miley Cyrus Breakout album out when I was in middle school. And I'm trying to think. I played out Kelly Clarkson in middle school. I played out all those girls. Girl, I was a suburban girl's girl. A suburban Black girl playing all the Disney stars, playing all the poppy stuff. That was me, y'all. But ever since then, I've kind of, when it comes to Taylor, I think it was 1989? Was that the album? I think 1989 came out when I was in high school, right? Ever since then, I kind of like lost track of her music. I don't really listen to her that much like I used to since I was younger, but I do know she comes out with good stuff, and I wish her well with everything. Again, we all know about the Kayla Nicole drama, you know, because people wanted to bring her up, you know, with Chris Brown and everything. I covered that, y'all, on this show as well. And so, yes, I wish her well. I wish her well, everything. And I wish Kayla well. Y'all need to get off of Kayla's neck. Y'all need to stop mentioning Travis Kelce every time y'all talk to Kayla, because y'all always are asking her about Travis Kelce. Like, stop asking Kayla about him. She been broke up with him. All right. But yeah, some last minute stories, y'all. Things I did not create slides for. Some last minute stories. So I don't know if y'all know about the singer David. I don't know if y'all have heard about the that what he's going through right now, and that the crimes and all the horrible things this man has done. But he's a singer, and I might pull up a picture of him now. I actually am going to pull up a picture of him now. Apparently he was dating a minor, right? A minor, since she was 12 years old. And this man, I think when she was 13, he was 19 or 18. Sick. Absolutely sick. But apparently this young minor that he was going with, when he was of age, was found dead in the back of his Tesla that was in his name. Dead. And the sick thing is that this man actually has a song out called Romantic Homicide, where he talks about killing a woman in the back of his car. Yep. In the back of his car. So there's many times, apparently, and her name is Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Apparently, there's many times she was reported missing last year, and they were suspecting that she was running away to be with this singer of the name David, right? Apparently, he was grooming her, right? And also, this man has released a song named Celeste, the same name of this young minor. And apparently, this singer was paying young kids off to not talk about their relationship. So he was paying like students, you know, classmates she was going to school with. She was paying off her friends to not say anything about their relationship because he was of age and she was a minor. And so now her death is in investigation right now, but it's sick. There's a lot of sick people in this world. She's a child. Why would a 19-year-old want anything to do with a 14, 13, 12-year-old? And if y'all don't know me, people who don't know me personally, I've taught middle school where I taught children of Celeste's age group. I taught 12 to about 14 years old. I was the permanent computer lab teacher, and I taught 6th through 8th. Why? I don't understand. I don't get it. Why would you want any sort of relations, any sort of sexual relations with a young child? Apparently, it was rumored she was also pregnant. And that's the reason why he killed her, because he didn't want people finding out that he was messing with a minor. Yep. Y'all don't know about this story. It's insane. I'm about to pull up this singer now, but it's absolutely insane, y'all. I don't understand why anyone wants to kill somebody, but especially kill somebody who's of age, who's not of age, I'm sorry, who's a minor and have sexual relations with them. It's creepy. It's weird. Right? And so now Celeste's family is trying to get justice for their little girl who was groomed, manipulated, abused by this singer. It's sick. It's beyond sick to me. Like, why would you want anything to do with a young girl who is 12, 13 years old? You want to know what I was doing when I was 12, 13 years old? Listening to Taylor Swift. That's what I was doing. Listening to Miley Cyrus, listening to Selena Gomez. On Disney, watching Disney Channel. Going through my awkward stage. Going through my black, sort of grunge, emo-ish, weird nerd stage. That's what I was doing when I was 13, 12 years old, right? Not wanting anything to do with men who are older than 18 years old. That's what I was doing when I was her age. And it's so sad because with social media and how things are nowadays, these children are growing up too fast. There's too much pressure to look a certain way, be involved with, peer pressure and, be like these celebrities like Alabama Barker, for example. Even Northwest. I don't know if y'all have seen how Northwest has been walking out, but she has been looking like she is 17 years old with the way she dressed, with her little corsets on, with her little sort of small cleavage, with them big old boots on, right? It's just, why are we letting our children grow up too fast? Like, I don't understand. Let kids be kids. Let kids be awkward. Let kids be weird. Let kids have innocent crushes on boys their age. Girl, I was having crushes feeling like I was having crushes and feeling like little boys my age were the love of my life. Literally, that was me when I was that age. I don't understand. I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, could y'all help me understand why anybody would just bully, take advantage of a young teenage girl? Really, not even teenager. Like, actually, he was into her before she was even a teenager. When she was a preteen. There's girls who haven't even gotten their periods yet. There's girls who haven't even gotten their periods yet at the age of 12 and 13. Literally. Girls haven't even started their cycles yet. I don't understand. I'm going to pull up everything. Okay, so I got it pulled up now, y'all. Y'all just hold on with me now. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, I'm going to show this. Can y'all see this? I don't even think y'all can even see it. I'm replacing it. You know what? We're going to do this. I'm going to add a new scene. And I'm going to show y'all the video, just the story, the news story about it. Because, it really is sick. I don't understand why anybody would just do that to a child. It's a child. Literally, it's a child. Okay, there it is. It's down there. Let me expand it for y'all.
Story for weeks now.
We have yet to hear from singer David after a teenager's dead body was found in his car at a tow yard. But today, ABC News learning David has canceled many of his scheduled shows and events, including here in L.A.
We've been following this story for weeks now. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter has the latest on the investigation.
In the back of my mind, you died.
Romantic homicide singer David canceling the last 2 stops on his U.S. tour in San Francisco and L.A. ABC News reporting promotion for the singer and his new album, which was due out today, also put on pause. This comes as the LAPD continues its investigation into the death of a 15-year-old whose decomposing body was found in the 20-year-old's impounded Tesla.
We're doing, as you can imagine, search warrants and all of the investigative procedures necessary to bring it to a successful conclusion. So we're putting what needs to be invested into that case, but to talk about it now would be premature.
Investigators were seen taking a computer and other items from a Hollywood Hills home where David was reportedly staying prior to going on the next leg of his tour. The 15-year-old has been identified as Celeste Rivas. The teen went missing from her Lake Elsinore home in April of last year after running away. It's unclear what the relationship was between the 15-year-old and David. The singer posted a song online titled Celeste. So far, neither David nor his team have released any comment on the investigation. Authorities have yet to determine exactly how Rivas died due to the deteriorated condition of her body. Until they get that answer, the case remains a death investigation, not a homicide.
We are working very hard on it. We have a lot of detectives involved in the case.
David was set to begin the European leg of his tour on October 1st, but it now appears many of those dates have been canceled as well. Leanne Suter, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
1 second, they're a neighbor you like.
Hey, y'all.
The next.
So that's a little bit about that story, about this singer who apparently is connected to this death of this 15-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas Hernandez. And apparently, like I said, there was many texts, there was many connections, many sources, people saying that they were having a relationship since this girl was 12 years old. Yep. So be careful. I don't know who is going to be watching this, but be careful if you're a young girl, even if you're over the age of 18. If you're a young girl, be careful. Don't get involved with any men or any sort of over the age of 18 people when you're under 18. Or even if you're 18 or over 18, 19, 20, because that's also a young age. I consider people from the age of 18 to about 20 to still be children. Right? Yes, it's of age, but the maturity level of people on that age range is still quite young. Right? And it's like, don't get involved with men who are older, much older than you. It's not worth it. Especially if you're under the age of 18, I don't care if this man says he's in love with you. I don't care if a man tries and tell you, you're the only one he wants. It's disgusting. It's grooming. It's grooming. That's what it is. There's so many sick men out here, and there's women who do it too, who are trying to groom young people, manipulate young people. Sex trafficking is very high as well. Specifically in South Carolina, where I live, sex trafficking is very high in the city I live. And there's been many weird things going on. Like, yeah, I was just on TikTok. I don't know if y'all have heard about this. I was just on TikTok, right? And I just saw a story specifically local to where I live. Apparently, there is this older Black woman who's dressed as a nurse, going around to different gas stations, asking people to buy her book, right? And the books that she is selling has a drug on it that makes you dizzy. And then they sex traffic you. They kidnap you. If you walk to this woman's car and you get the book, you're gone. Apparently they have been doing this. Many people have been reporting on it. There are some sick weirdos out here, right? People that these men out here say they're in love with you. They're not. A lot of men are lust driven and they do not think with their head. They don't think with their heart. They think with down there. Down there. That's that head down there. That's what they think with. If you get what I mean. Right? So I just need for young people to be careful. Right? I don't care if you're under 18. I don't care if you're 19, 20, 21, 22. Because early 20s is hard. The way I was thinking in my early 20s, I don't think like that no more. There's so many things I did in my early 20s that I look back on and I regret doing those things. And I regret having that mindset because I didn't know any better. When you're young, you're stupid. It's just simple. I understand people are old souls, but when you're young, you're stupid. Like you just don't have that same maturity, wisdom as an older person. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be very careful because you can really get yourself in a situation you cannot get yourself out of. We can't bring this young girl back. This young girl is dead now. We can't bring her back. Right? Her family is in shambles. Right. So just be careful. Be smart. Right? If anybody who's over the age is trying to come at you and you're underage, do not go for it. Do not talk to them. Do not entertain it. Let somebody know who's also an adult as well. Let them know. Like my dad, don't play about me. Like my dad be keeping pistols. He got guns. Like just be very careful. Be very careful. It's not no games out here. There's weird people. And I used to tell my student when I was in the school district, I used to tell my middle schoolers this. I used to tell them to be careful. I used to tell them if anybody tries and get involved with you, who's even in high school, especially if they're a senior or they're a junior and you're in 6th or 7th grade, no ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. I would tell them you got to be careful. You don't send these men anything either. Don't send them no pictures, no tapes, no videos. Don't send them that stuff because they're going to share it with people. And then you're going to be humiliated and that's nobody should see you in that way. Men can be very, very cruel at times. The male species can be very cruel. So that's all I got to say, y'all. But with everything I've reported today, just let me know how you feel about it. Do y'all like this style of reporting from me? I would highly appreciate it. You can continue following me. I'm currently live on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, right? So if y'all like this style of how I'm reporting, please let me know. If there's any other stories you want me to report on, or even if you want to be on the show, definitely let me know. I really do appreciate engagement and all the little love I've gotten so far. I just want to say thank you for the likes. Thank you for the the little attention I have. I'm growing little by little, but yeah. Other than that, you can follow me on TikTok at Lacee Aurielle, Facebook, right? Lacey Jeter, YouTube, Lacee Aurielle. Again, I wish y'all a wonderful rest of your day. Let me change the screen, y'all. I'm replacing it now. But yeah, I wish y'all a wonderful just rest of your day, y'all. And again, I hope y'all enjoyed this show. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And definitely, even if you have any sort of critiques or anything for me, definitely let me know. But I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And yep,